Update tonight on a story you first saw on CBS 2. Hundreds of people locked out of their storage units, which were damaged during Ida, are fighting to stop the facility from throwing out their stuff. Now there's a bill in Trenton to prevent this from happening again. CBS 2's Meg Baker, who's been all over this story from the start, spoke with those people who were affected and has more right now.
I am hoping that, first of all, that my lock has not been popped and that we're able to at least get in and view for ourselves the damages that are done.
Unfortunately for Jacqueline Slappy, all of her belongings were thrown out by Public Storage. When a remediation expert hired by these customers went in to check units, hers was found empty. Local Union County Representative Assemblyman John Bramnick says someone needs to stop big storage companies from doing this.
Well, I spoke to the Attorney General's office. They don't actually regulate public storage companies, but I can tell you now they will soon.
So you have a plan. Tell me about the bill.
Well, first I have legislation that's going to require these public storage companies to allow people to see their goods before they're thrown away.
In this situation, a lawyer had to intervene and get an injunction from a judge to stop Public Storage from throwing any more units into dumpsters. Customers couldn't believe it took hiring a lawyer and this much of a fight to see the damage for themselves. Gary Pastor has $40,000 worth of tools here. In order to see if they are salvageable, he is being required to hire a private remediation company that he says will charge him $3,500.
They're taking my livelihood.
Public Storage had told customers the building was deemed hazardous after the flood. Hurricane Ida hit New Jersey on September 1st. It's now November 1st. Mold was allowed to grow as access was denied. Many I spoke with over the past few weeks were getting ready to move. Their entire lives were packed up and stored inside this building. They at least wanted a chance to say goodbye.
I'm not a big person on regulation, but if the private companies don't respect consumers, we're going to make sure they do.
He plans to investigate what happened here.
I'm going to have a hearing, and we're going to, if we have to, we're going to make sure we bring down these public storage companies, and they're going to answer some questions in Trenton.
Customers have 20 days to hire a private remediation company to remove their items. It's a race to get in, but many do not have the thousands of dollars to pay for the additional service. They say Public Storage has done them no favors. In Scotch Plains, New Jersey, Meg Baker,
Man, we should be back. I don't even know if Empress did an intro. Hope maybe she just muted us. But man, I don't. You had. Is that John supposed to be muted down there?
No, it was muted?
Yes. Man, I'm saying talking and shit. Nevertheless, folks, what I was explaining to y'all, maybe for sure y'all possibly heard the video because I don't know to do with music. But what I was saying, it is fucking weird that people have to Think about it, bro. You left your shit in the storage. Something weird happened, and your shit got wet. They throw it out. Nah, you ain't gotta go check on it. We threw it out. You gotta get a lawyer. You gotta pay thousands of dollars to get things removed that you don't fucking have, which is why your stuff is in fucking storage, more than likely. I'm telling you, this system, bro, America, bro, this land of the fucking opportunity, bro, this is the only place you need all the laws, bro. Because a fucking person would know, yo, everything in here might not be damaged. And even some people may want they damaged shit. You took it into your fucking hands to take everything out and throw it out. So much so that you don't even want to let people in the building to get it.
That's gross.
What type of time are we living in, bro, that you have to get a lawyer involved in? Yo, bro, I had my stuff staying in the store. I got my key right. I got everything right. Like, let me get my stuff. Oh, we already threw it away. It got wet. Everything in here flooded up. We threw everything away. Huh? Hold on. Is there insurance on something? I don't get the science of that. Goddamn. Is there rules when you go to public stores that they say, yo, if fucking rain come and damage your shit, we throwing it away? I understand if they say, yo, if rain come damage it, there's no liability. But you threw it away, bro. Liability is already right there. You can't back out of liability now. You liable. You liable to make another mistake. That's stupid. And throw some more people's shit away. Bro, if somebody's stuff get wet, you give them opportunity to get it. If they don't want it, then we can figure out what you do after that. But there is no way in hell. Empress, that's me? Oh, no, that's Empress. I was about to say, that's me over there causing a shot out. That motherfucking Empress, bro. Shout out to Empress, bro. One thing I tell you about Empress, she is a nice young lady. And just like every man know, woman, if they're a woman, they don't got ears. Right? You know, woman, they don't come with ears.
They come with eyes.
I see somebody that come with no eyes. No, why you just went to? Oh, this the video. Okay,
You got ready.
Keep in mind, right, what we just showed you was St. Louis.
Dang.
Huh?
This
Hey, what you call that shit? What's the name of that shit that Biden is?
shadow banner?
No, nigga, Biden. What Biden is, bro? What I tell you Biden is?
See, nah.
I told you that Biden is a walking something law, Murphy law. Biden is the walking Murphy law, bro. This is what the fuck is happening right now. Murphy law, bro. What can go wrong will go wrong right now with me, bro. What the fuck?
Yo, that's not even believable, bro.
We about to get out of here a little bit, bro. Y'all got us fucked up. We don't even worry about them, bro.
Running it?
Yeah, but because you got to fast forward through this a little bit. I just want to just get a gist of like what they. You can even play it right. I don't know what the hell you saying.
The law at that time was that you don't question white folks. In fact, they would tell them, you trying to question this good white man, boy? You say, we let you and your folks stay on this plantation for your granddaddy stayed here and your great granddaddy stayed here, and you're gonna question me? Now you going back out there and work that field. This was the attitude. They didn't even want them to go to school. My father and my uncle had to hide in the fields by the railroad tracks until the white folks went to town before they could dash off to the schoolhouse. And if those white folks came back and discovered that they'd gone to school, they would in fact go to that schoolhouse, pull them back, put them back in the fields. This is the type of existence that blacks experienced in the South. Denied education, denied the opportunity to make a profit, to have self-determination. So many blacks determined that I'm going to go north in search of a better life. So this is essentially what happened with many of the blacks who came to East St. Louis.
Industry reps determined to break the union spread word to Southern blacks that East St. Louis was a place where you can get a new start. But Jim Crow was alive and well in East St. Louis, despite Illinois not having discriminatory legislation. Between 1910 and 1920, crop damage caused by floods and by insects, mainly the boll weevil, deepened an already severe economic depression in Southern agriculture. Destitute blacks swarmed to the north in 1915 and 1916 as thousands of new jobs opened in industries supplying goods to Europe, then embroiled in World War I. Blacks were confined mainly to overcrowded and dilapidated housing, and they were largely restricted to poorly paid menial jobs. But in the northern cities, the economic and educational opportunities for blacks were immeasurably greater than they had been in the rural South.
There's a documented information trail that ran with the railroads. Most porters on trains were black, and they would go to the north on a train, pick up newspapers and information from cities up north, and then bring them down to the south. So there was this sort of almost informal information flow. You could tell how things were going in other cities by this network of railroad workers. But in the case of aluminum ore, they actually placed ads in southern newspapers asking for black workers to come up to East St. Louis to work in their plant. They knew that black workers, being desperate for work and generally being mistreated in society, would not attempt to unionize, where the white workers felt a little more bold and they could do that.
With the influx of black migrants from the South and the ensuing battle between unionized white workers, factory owners looked to poor blacks willing to cross the union picket line. The average white worker at the Hunter meatpacking plant was paid 35 cents an hour, compared to blacks who made 17 cents an hour.
The colored guys to show their checks to the whites, and then allow the whites to show their checks to the color. They kept us branded of showing each other what you make. And so it got so that nobody never worry about what they made, just what you got.
Companies adopted a policy of increasing the black labor force in order to limit the demands of white workers. Plans divided the riverfront town along racial lines. Newspapers began to embellish stories of criminal activity among blacks.
The packing houses was importing blacks from the South, and the whites that were already here working resented that.
The newspaper ran reports that there were enormous numbers of black males coming into town. How they did this, probably the way we figured it, is they would go down to the train station and just count the black males on the train. Now, any black male there might have been coming into town, but he might have also just been getting off the train to get some fresh air and get back on and go to Chicago. He might have been down there to meet somebody. He might even have been leaving town. But if they saw him there, they counted him. So there's supposed to be this, over the months, there was supposed to be this huge number of young black males in East St. Louis looking for jobs. They thought probably 10,000 more. They reported probably 10,000 more than there actually was there.
In old East St. Louis, there was always a constant struggle between capital and labor. The big industries located in the city were controlled by outside interest people like industrialist Andrew Carnegie and former Secretary of Treasury Andrew Mellon.
Whites, in their rage, during the labor dispute that happened in 1917, were infuriated that, in fact, whites were allowing blacks to migrate from the South, displace them for cheap wages.
Whites were allowing.
Long considered to be their jobs, their sources of employment, and entities in which they were respected. And
This is what I always say when I say talent wins out, right? Because even though they was doing this shit, black people were still the better talent, and white people still about money. Mm-hmm. So them white boys weren't getting paid. So that's when you get that white rage. So I hear a lot of us, and it's like it's just strictly color for us. Like, man, fuck white people, all white people bad. But it's like, that's tough to say, right? Because when we had people like John Brown and a couple other people, like I said, it could be negative here and there, but it's tough to say that, bro, because these crackers, bro, these white people, bro, they're about business. They're about making $1, bro. If they could make something stretch, bro, if they could pay you 17 cents, bro, for the same work that they paying your counterpart that's a white person, nigga, 35 cents, they gonna pay you 17 cents gladly, bro. Mm-hmm. And once you start running that up, and what we was doing was what they never seen before. That whole patriarchy shit, they started looking at that like, hold on, bro. So what? The man coming to work and he bringing it back to the family. The fuck, bro? What do they? Why they? Oh, the woman working through like they tripping. Nah, they're not doing that. Nah, they're not. Nah, hell no, they're not doing that. Mm-hmm. That's what happened. They're not doing that, bro.
That's the main thing, because we hear the narrative of drunkardness with white people a lot. So their whole thing was to go to the bar.
They lazy. They don't want to work, bro. The same thing that Rabbi Finkelstein was saying about the Jews. They don't know hard work. They don't know hard work, bro.
They know party.
They know party, nigga. And what they do is they make us do their hard work by gaining interest. Mm-hmm. That's what Rabbi Finkelstein said. Rabbi Finkelstein says interest. It's interest. You guys pay so much interest. The fuck, nigga? It's dividends, bro. I'm not gambling with you no more, bro. I got my money in the pot, nigga, and I'm waiting for my money back. I'm not even moving it. The money, first of all, I'm never going to lose on the money. All I'm waiting on is stuff to be put on top of the money. Mm-hmm. That's how Finkelstein doing this game. I'm telling you, bro. So when we watching this East St. Louis John, the reason why I'm showing y'all this, because we just watched the mayor. And, I don't know what she was. My bad for misquoting her title, but we just watched the young lady standing there, bro, and niggas just fired some shots in the
Yeah, and that's another thing too. The commentator at the end was confused on why she just was like acting like she couldn't do anything about it because in New York when this was happening, blah blah blah. He ran the whole thing down, and it's like, sir, she's a mayor. She can't even get past the governor, and the governor can't get past nobody. So what are you talking about?
So she really can't do nothing.
Yeah, her hands are as tied can get.
Which is why she's probably stressed the fact that nigga, this is what me and my son go to sleep to.
Yeah, this is norm. I'm a mayor, bro. I'm not a governor, first and foremost, and even the governor doesn't have precedence over the police department. The federal government can come in 2 seconds and defund them.
No, it makes sense because nobody not doing nothing, bro. Obviously, nobody not doing nothing. If you're saying somebody's shooting right by the mayor, man, bro, I feel like Secret Service would have drove that motherfucker down, bro, and had that motherfucker hung by his goddamn legs bottom, right in the middle of motherfucking whatever East St. Louis. Y'all gotta have some downtown type swag, right in the middle of downtown, nigga, strung up. This nigga shot in the motherfucking public today. I'm telling you, we gotta send messages. We can't be nice.
Oh yeah, there's no messages being sent.
We can't be nice, bro. Like right now, we watching The Harder They Fall. We ain't finished the whole thing, but that's what you're seeing.
Messages.
Man, a brother came, bro, and it was a dude and his wife and his jit, bro. And he sent a message to bro, like, bro, me and you got pressure. And what happened was, whatever happened, I'm not spoiling nothing for nobody because it's new still, but somebody else had pressure too, right? And through the movie, you see them getting pressure off, and then you start building the story up like, fuck, that's who this guy is, because you're not even thinking that, right? All you know is, I remember the dude with the tat. The dude had the tat. I know the dude had the tat. I know he was white. I know who that is. So now you see him get wiped out early. You don't even know what's going on from there on. From there on, you're just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
The vengeance and issues.
Man, now they start developing, and you like, oh fuck, this is who was the bad guy. And boom, first thing, let me throw it out like this. He walk into a town and he tell niggas some shit like this, Empress. He like, yo, the old fucking sheriff, whoever, whatever, gone. He pussy. What happened was his lady and his henchmen went out there first and kind of gave the spiel to everybody. It was like, yo, we about to take this shit over, bro. If y'all want to survive, bro, we need everybody to donate whatever, nigga. They said we need $50,000 basically, bro. And niggas like, what, nigga? If you fucking turn all of us upside down, nigga, and got everything out of our pocket, none of us, you will still wouldn't have that money. You feel me? That they were letting them know, and they was like, and one nigga even got real bold. He was like, yo, fuck that. I ain't paying shit. I know about bro pussy. They took bro to jail before, nigga. They gonna take us out of jail again. Fuck them. I'll come back then. Type of shit that he was saying. Bro came out like, oh shit. Bro said, hey, I like the way you talking, my brother. But you're against progression. And bro like, please. And I don't know if he took him out. Y'all will figure that out. But I'm just saying that you have to, and it was sad. It was sad that the fact that he lived or he died. I don't know. But it was sad either way. Because it was just, you had to get confronted like that in public in front of everybody. Because you thought that you wanted to say something loud against somebody's movement. I'm telling you, bro. That's what happens, bro. Black people, bro, we be so innocent. We like, let me just go and work. I was thinking about it the other day because I just seen the other day, Empress, I seen a white boy. He had an HBCU. He had an all-black college, and he just sitting there playing games. And I didn't watch the video, but I just seen the thumbnail, and I was like, damn, I just want to think about, like, how would they treat me if I went to, like, an all-white college? They're an all-white college? Like, I want to go to an all-white college. Like, would they look at me weird? Would they be like, yo, fuck this nigga?
It's too many black dots.
So you don't think there's no all-white college?
Nah, you would probably have to go to all-girls school or something like that. But all-white, There gotta at least be 5 black people in that boy.
Just shit, they gotta meet some quotas.
Mm-hmm.
Them people will get mad as fuck. All white, bro. Man, let me Google.
Maybe
it.
North Dakota or Nebraska.
All right,
somewhere cold.
Is there any all white towns?
I don't think them things are gonna be publicly advertised. Maybe go to Sundown.
A school named American Conservatory Theater got 100% white people. Beth Haslamid. Nigga, y'all ain't got nothing to do with no These Jewish niggas got 100% white people.
Wow.
I'm talking about 3 different Jewish fucking shit. Shari, Yashur, Rabbinical Samaria, it's matter of fact, I said 3, like 10 of their ass, nigga. All of these schools that got 100% white people, it's all Jewish. Torah, Temihe, Talmudic, Samuri. These niggas here is pretenders. Rabbinical College, Telshi. Shout out to y'all, bro, because I see y'all using y'all Jewish word. Y'all like, look at that nigga. They don't know the Jewish word. Fuck, bro. He trying to sell y'all out. But babe, everybody that's in these top colleges, like I'm on the 3rd row right now. Maybe you might find a regular college. I'm trying to go to one of these all white schools, bro. I'm trying to show up. Like 100% could still mean that there's 2 black people. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know how weird them stats work, bro. 100% is weird to white people, bro. I feel like, yo, really and truly, the majority of people here is all white, bro. Fuck. Yeah, that black dude, he's white. What you talking about? Yeah, he's a Jew. He's white, pure. We all study black law here. And we all believe in being white. I don't know, bro. Maybe they study black law. Maybe they playing with you. Empress, you ain't find a regular college, but you just did, bro. Ozarka College? What about Ozarka? What about
first one is regular. Mountain College?
Mountain State College?
Like, what do you mean by regular?
No, it's a private 2-year. I want like a 4-year college. Oh, even a 2-year. So yeah, that's regular. That's regular. Okay. You're right. You're right. All right. So that first one is regular. Man, I don't even know, bro. But Central Maine Medical Center College of Nursing and Health got 96%, and then another Jewish nigga got 97%. Man, these Jewish niggas out of their mind, bro. Ohio Valley College of Technology. I want to go there. Where is that? Ohio? Matter of fact, it's right here, nigga. Ohio Valley. Where the fuck are they at? East Liverpool. Ohio? Is this Ohio? It gotta be like OH. Gotta be like, man. The fuck? Who got OH? East Liverpool? That's a crazy ass name to be Ohio. But no, I want to go there, bro. How can you sign me up? I need to be signed up. I'm trying to figure out, would they kill me?
Private 2-year?
I want to go to 100% white, though. I don't want to go to nothing that ain't 100% white. Empress. Matter of fact, go back to page 1 and try to see if you can put me on one of them schools. Matter of fact, Empress, I need you because Facebook right now, hey, melanated people, Facebook giving out 100,000 degrees technology shit. Scholarships. Thank you, Empress. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Empress, bro. One thing about Empress, bro, she don't listen. But bro, she got her own house. She got her own whip.
I'm signing you up for Bethlehem.
That's 100%.
You are going to Brooklyn, New York, and you will need to be vaccinated.
Brooklyn? Nah. You ain't got nowhere else.
No, I'm sending you to Brooklyn.
Nah, bro.
It is a private 4-year, large city, small.
Oh, it's a 4-year. I like that. I like it's a 4-year. How much it costs though? It's a nonprofit.
You better run it.
On campus living? No, I can't go to this, man. I need on campus living. I can't afford to live off campus if I'm paying to go to college, bro. How much it is to get into that school though? What's the job? I need to get into 100% white school, bro. Somebody could sponsor me getting into 100% white, because I want to figure out, would you get hung? Because I seen a white guy at an all black. I'm trying to tell you, I've never seen that, bro. Bro, I've seen white people, bro.
You know, black people come in all shades.
That's what I'm telling you. I remember watching The Spook Who Sat by the Door.
Mm-hmm.
And in that movie, it was a white boy with a Rasta outfit on, Empress. And he talked black. He was like, man, my guys.
That actor was so good. I was like, man, this bit right here too believable. And I'm saying it's too believable because I'm questioning him. Like, man, what's wrong with him? Like, what kind of parents he had? Like, is he legit?
Work. And blacks were coming up, and rather than take their rage out on their employers who sold them out, who betrayed them, who did they take it out on? The same way they always do historically, on the poor black man who's merely trying to do for his family what whites were trying to do for their families, and that's provide a living.
The race riot that would happen was a result of two different circumstances. Whites fearing that their livelihood would be altered by black migration, and the history of black-white animosity that was nearing its apex.
So it seems to me that this thing was generating some kind of head of steam, and then the newspaper is reporting, probably added to it, so that when these strikers at the aluminum ore plant took off, they were already pretty well mentally armed for what they were going to do, and that's what they were going to go out, and they were looking for all of these black males that they thought were going to take their jobs. And there may have been some black males imported with white males also from Chicago as strikebreakers.
Whites complained that blacks took advantage of Northern freedom by refusing to follow segregation patterns prevalent in the South where they had come from. It was said that dirty Negroes sat all over cars, smelled of body odor, and exhibited loud and disruptive behavior in public. Many whites felt the blacks' challenge of the old social order was caused by their political power, which was a direct result of migration and residential segregation.
I would have to speculate that life was better for some of the blacks who came, especially those who came from rural backgrounds, only because you were in an urban area and you had services available that would not have been available in the same capacity, if at all, in the rural South. But I don't think that coming to East St. Louis brought all of the freedoms that many of them hoped for, because they went from, I think many of them went from one difficult life to another difficult life.
Some blacks, particularly those who were able to maneuver through the educational system, maneuver through the political system and the social system, were able to advance to some degree. But a large number of blacks remained, of course, trapped in underemployment and unemployment in the cities.
Before the riots, whites charged that because of the ballot, Negroes had transformed from a subordinate to an insubordinate race. Dixie politicians suggested that if the North had denied political participation to blacks, the migration would never have happened.
Racism was prevalent in the South, as it is now in some spots. Civil War still being fought. Black people were trying to survive. They had to live. They were sharecropping on some of the lands that the white folks didn't even own. They were just trying to get away from that for a better way of life for themselves and for their families and for future generations. They had to leave. They wanted to leave. They wanted freedom. They wanted to be treated with dignity. They wanted to be treated as people. They wanted a chance for their children to have a better life than they had.
Over the course of 2 years, as the black population increased, white animosity grew harsher, and black-white eruption was almost inevitable. Racial outbreaks were common for American cities like East St. Louis. Being strangers in an unholy land caused many a black person to flee St. Louis to an even more volatile place, Chicago, Illinois.
Well, a lot of people from the South, from Arkansas, chose St. Louis because it was a short trip. Mostly you find people in Chicago, African Americans in Chicago who migrated from the South, came from Mississippi and Alabama, and some from Georgia. Georgia Negroes oftentimes went up the East Coast, to the Carolinas and up to New York City. Alabama and Mississippi Negroes came to Chicago through St. Louis, and some of them didn't have enough money to get to St. Louis. But you find most of the African Americans in this area from the South or from Arkansas or Mississippi. In fact, East St. Louis is almost 90% Mississippians.
After-hour bars, late-night rendezvous with prostitutes, and wild gunplay was a sign of the times for the town. East St. Louis mayor.
And then the next month, you've got another 10 or maybe.
And the National Guardsmen arrived in town before anyone was hurt.
Well, they weren't called scabs. They were called survivors. People who had the jobs and didn't want them to work called them.
And shot a vehicle sat outside the building. Whites were angered that blacks.
Argument can be made whether it was intentional or mistaken identity, but
I'm trying to find it's where the actual massacre, as far as they was all coming from work and they all take this bus back to the other side of the railroad.
Bloodied and shot a vehicle sat outside the building. Whites were angered that blacks had the audacity to kill the policeman and began to pull innocent blacks off the street and beat them. The riot began in the business section where black pedestrians were outnumbered. Blacks had not expected their homes to be burned. Mostly made up of tinderbox shanties, they provided poor defense against gunshots and firebombs.
My mother and father didn't realize that the ride was on. They happened to be riding on a motorcycle, and someone threw a stick out when it was in the neighborhood near where white people were. And they threw a stick.
They didn't announce that they were rioting or that they had some type of hitting feelings against us, right? What ensued was, I guess they said some cop was killed by whatever black guy. Cop was beating a black guy. Black guy possibly fought back to aggressive bull, whatever. You know, it possibly didn't happen even like that. Black dude probably ain't do nothing with the cop. Long story short, white people hear this story, they like, yo, I don't give a fuck about this black dude. Black dude got white people fucked up. So now they're pulling black people off the street randomly, and they first catch them in the and basically like downtown that we'll say of today, right? And they catch them and they're outnumbered, just a bunch of pedestrians because they don't know the riot going on, right? So they catch some pedestrians just lacking. They beat him up. It's another nigga, her pops slide, and they throwing sticks at like nobody know what's going on. These niggas are silently moving, bro. And I'm telling you, it's about to get so bloody. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I seen a mayor or whatever this young lady is sitting there, man, bro, like, we got to understand the history, bro. Like, we talk about Black Wall Street, bro. Black Wall Street isn't Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's why we don't say Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's everywhere. Everywhere that had the same setup. East St. Louis is one of these niggas. Durham for sure. Motherfucking Rose. There's a lot of us, bro. Fucking South Carolina, nigga. I just heard a bro over there trying to sell his Geechee land. Fuck wrong with us? I think we forgot the history.
What they said, the harder they fall, you might be a part of the fallen group, and it sucks because you getting wham bammed on both sides. You was the ancestor in the lineage of a slave who got it, and now you finna go onto the coon side and get it again.
And the character that we talking about in The Harder They Fall, that's what this whole thing is, memory. He remember everything that happened. He remember exactly what he seen. It's etched into his memory because it's trauma. That's what I'm saying. I shit not etched into our memory. How the fuck are we still shooting in East St. Louis? East St. Louis should be no black people killing no black people, nigga. Shit should be so weird that nigga we get too angry and it's like, yo, where white people like, get them out of here. Oh, I gotta kill somebody, bro. I need more space. I gotta get you. Like bro. The history should be so deep that it's like, bro, you remember what they did to us that one day, bro? That we was on the motherfucking train and we had came over here and they had stopped it. I'm telling you, bro, go watch that little film we telling you about. They stopped it. They stopped it. Man, run that shit, Empress, because shit might get bad for our melanated folks, bro.
No,
and I think this is it. But I don't know.
That the ride was on.
Yeah, I just hear. You didn't see the shooting. You just hear the shooting. Every now and then you would see something, but the whites didn't come down for it. We were. they would just shoot down in there. I could see the white men going back towards East St. Louis. And we saw the colors hollering and running and smoke. They were burning and setting things afire. Them old piece of buildings. See, most of the buildings were built out of cardboard and paper. Some railroad streetcar names on the wood to build it. Tar paper around a lot of them. And that made it smoke a lot, that tar paper. And that stuff, the wood stuff that was under and paper, made the building smoke. It was a heavy smoke, looked like it was a forest fire. But we were back up on the bridge. That makes it, we could look down on it.
About 7 o'clock that night, a mob set fire to sheds alongside this street where blacks had made a settlement. Orders were given to the military to surround the men and women who had been watching the actions of the mob and take them to the station. By this time, the entire business section of the city was in flames. The black-owned homes alongside Collinsville Avenue were burned. Firemen who attempted to fight the flames of the burning homes were warned to stop by the white mobs. Many blacks trapped in their homes preferred burning to death than facing the anger and bullets of the mob and remained in their fire-swept homes. White observers described the blacks as being scared to death and maintaining an absolutely passive attitude, hoping only for an opportunity to flee across from Mississippi to Missouri.
People coming into town, praying and scared and running.
I was just talking about Missouri.
Creek there with Old Creek, and they were throwing a lot of them over in the creek there, called Cokie Creek, and they were running them in there. I don't know where they threw them in there. They run them in there, but we didn't run because we was over, so call ourselves over across the railroad track. But you could stand up and look, out and see different things across the track. Then I heard a lot. People come in telling what was happening as they come through. They see different ones cut up, shot up, and beat up. Yeah. And they would tell us, and I would sit there and listen to them telling it. And they would have prayer meetings at the church, praying for the hopes they don't come down there to where we was at.
The carnage would go on uncontested for days. This neighborhood, referred to as the South End, was hit the hardest in the riots. Many blacks who lived in this part of town offered the most resistance to the white mobs. True Light Baptist Church stood in defiance against the riots. Though in a different location, it still stands today. Beyond the riot zone, black men in only a few instances organized small mobs, which counterattacked sporadically.
But they got guns and things, and like that to fight back, see. And they would mourn them down like mowing down grass. But the morticians that have these wagons, these very dead folks. They
Murphy's Law has struck again.
Man,
Eloquently.
We thought we was going in.
Eloquently.
This is the old black church. Old black church had the old.
Yo, are we in a metaverse of a metaverse?
Man, what happened is niggas took us off our old page, and now we just trying to get everything back flowing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we doing. But the thing is, we catching it though. We catching it, which is wins, right? You told me last cast, one of these casts, we ain't catch nothing. We catching it. Those are wins, bro. We just gotta take wins after wins. But what we was stating was that we see Reverend and we see the old church, True Light Baptist, and we see people.
That's the base.
People stood up. They was like, yo, this is the hub. We coming in here, bro. You talking about, we're not talking about politics. We talking about student athletes, right? So they got code words and they like, yo, it's the underground. They got code words. And I was telling Empress, yo, think about it. It was a riot going on and none of the melanated folks knew it. All this shit that we do, we get mad. We fucking go out there and we cause a scene. Now they say, yo, make sure we arm ourselves. Bro, white people and Chinese have been arming themselves, bro, the whole 2020 and 2021. Soon as COVID hit, they was arming they fucking self. Because of us, bro. And we wasn't able to buy any of those straps, bro. A lot of our straps, they're illegal. We don't got them. We can't travel with them. Think about the brother that we got.
No ammo in the it's an ammo desert in the hood.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I remember I don't know if Empress didn't go with me that day. When I went to the gun show, and I was like, man, they got some ammo, they got 9mm, but they taxing for them. And I was like, man, I want to get an Empress. Like, man, that's a bit much. So I'm just telling you, bro, it's a fucking ain't no free kills. And that could be you going to jail. That could be you buying the bullets. That could be you paying for motherfucking to clean the scene up so people don't think that you... Bro, ain't no free kills. Make sure it's justified, bro. Make sure you can go to them folks, bro, and be like, me and him got into a blah, blah, blah tussle, and I did what I had to do. Other than that, bro...
Even now, just to see, like, people... able to dress up for Halloween and, you know, go about their daily life. It's like, oh, these people don't get it at all. You're still dressing up, and Biden is trying to drag us into the deepest rabbit hole of debt deficit that you can think of.
It's not Biden. Trump stayed in the office too long. Too long. Trump stayed in office too long.
And used all the money up.
He used to money up the time. Trump messed everything up. You know, it's usually easy for a president to transition, but Trump was just in the way, and he slowed Biden down. Biden down. So Biden's just starting to get rolling, bro. Biden just about to start rolling. Biden about to start rolling.
Nevertheless, bro.
Man said Biden about to start rolling. That just sounds like Biden about to get hurt.
It's war. It's war, bro, and it's a riot going on, and black people don't know. It's the same fucking thing, repeated, just put in the washer and brought back out. Because literally right now, there's a thing called Bitcoin going on, and there's a thing called the Biden administration going on. These are two riots.
But it was a documentary named, I think, Silent Weapon for a Quiet War. Yes, ma'am. And what they was talking about is vaccine, but it's the same concept though in this physical realm too. Also,
silent weapon for a quiet war.
For a quiet war, because bro, we're fighting a battle every day. Niggas is mandating shit that they not even doing. I tell you, we didn't end up pulling up the clip, but I want to figure out how the fuck that person answered the question. Because the guy asked the CDC member, like, yo, what's the percentage of people in your John that's vaccinated?
When the rabbits got the gun.
Everybody got a concept,
bro. But yeah, in regards to that, just like the fact that we're called states in the U.S., it's all mental.
State.
It's all mental, bro. And when we say that, bro, it's like, bro, if it's all mental, let me try to develop a utopia in my mental. Let me not try to turn this into a dystopian. Like, that's what it has to be, bro. So, like, yes, they are mandating stuff in specific states. They have traffic lights in specific states. They have racist cops, and not racist cops, but just lazy cops to me, because they just know black people are easy targets as far as criminality, and they just go for the easiest target, bro. I don't even think it has anything to do with racism. If they see a white person with some weird stuff going on, they're like, this is an easy arrest for me. I met my quota for today. So sometimes it's really not even personal, bro. As far as personally for them, they have to meet some type of line of quota or something of that nature. But you just have to stay out of the way, honestly. And when I say stay out of the way, don't become docile in regards to when, you are faced with a challenge that kind of insults your entire spirit. You address it and you don't allow it to stand. But when it comes to just going out of your way to kind of impede your beliefs on the people, that's not utopia driven. That's dystopian driven, bro. Anything of that nature, bro. So we have to understand that there are things that are working against us at all times. But huh? There are things working against you at all times, brother. But you gotta look that thing in the face, bro, and be like, that's you? That's you over there trying to fuck me over? Fuck you too, nigga. It has to be that energy, bro.
That's all facts. That's all facts. No, that's all facts.
So yeah, that's my only thing, bro.
Big
abundance mindset, bro. Go into this with an abundance mindset, bro. And with an abundance mindset, it's a growth mindset. And with the growth mindset, I gotta put a card somewhere because I remember talking about the growth mindset with Rolly, but it's about being able to acquire more knowledge, which is light, which is power, and you have so much cloud storage for that light. So get that knowledge.
It's a limit on how much you can cut, bro. I'm telling you, if you buy a brand new computer, it's shit that gotta stay on there.
Mm-hmm.
Your GPU, your speed,
and bro, like a lot of we were talking about it earlier with Yellow Beezy, and like we had a previous episode that kind of got interrupted too, but it's still available. It's unlisted, episode 144. We were talking about Fetty Wap getting indictment charges, and we've talked about the NBA players. Guys, I'm dropping cards all over the place. The NBA players also, getting caught up in that healthcare fraud with the NBA. This is all happening because they're short on funds, and desperation calls for desperate measures. But we don't realize that we can pivot, bro. Like, our brain doesn't stop learning, bro. We stop it from growing. Chameleonaire, Nas, all these people have literally left. Rihanna left the music industry, bro. They used it as a vehicle and ditched the whip when it was done working for them, bro. And it started to become toxic. Eventually, the whip start breaking down, bro, and it start taking time away from you and things that you should rather be doing and need to really be doing and focusing on. But you under a car trying to fix it. It's like at one point or another, the vehicle has to be dropped off, and you might have to start walking for a little bit until you see the next vehicle. But we have to learn to pivot as BLAC people, BLK, like balance, logic, knowing, bro. We have to be able to pivot and convert at all times. Head on the swivel, bro. Head on the swivel. Head on the swivel. It has to be that motion, bro, where you're ready to adapt in all motions. And I'm telling you, bro, once you're able to do that, bro, you can find peace in anything, bro. The weirdest, the craziest, the most uncomfortable stuff, you can find peace in it. And it's because you're already in that abundance and growth mindset. Like, all right, what can I do here to learn and better myself? And, get something done that has been on a to-do list forever. That's how things have to be going, bro. What you saying, Professor?
You know, I'm completely agreeing with, man. Let me make sure I'm in the mic, man. Nah, I'm
Murphy's Law.
Man, goddamn. I'm definitely agreeing with what you were saying on that shit, though, for sure.
Pivot.
Yeah, that's the main thing, bro.
That's the coolest thing you can do, bro.
We fall in love with things. I'm telling you, that's the worst thing, right? When it work, we fall in love with things that work.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's not the best option, we don't even want to pivot, like Empress was saying, to really even try to figure out, how would it be if I tried this, or how would I be if I tried that?
Mm-hmm.
And we wait till, I guess, it's too late, or we slower. I don't want to say it's never too late, but I guess it's sometimes we're slower. It's like, man, bro, I wish I would have did this when I was younger. I would have been able to, you feel me, pivot
It's
a
a
little
lot of
faster.
wishful thinking at the end, and it's like, bro, why won't you be ahead of the game? Why don't you use that foresight of all right, bro, I just did this over here, bro, and it didn't work out that well. I shouldn't wait as long as I did, bro, because I should have did this 100 years ago. And that's the main thing we have to understand, bro. The faster you get ahead, bro, the quicker you become the head.
That's all facts.
So, bro, pivot. And we say pivot intentionally, bro. Pivot means you can literally go back, go forward, 360, bro. Like, it's you can play and dilly-dally and all these things, because ultimately the whole point of being able to pivot is the mastery. Warrior in the garden, not a gardener in a war. Gardener in a war has not pivoted. They have stayed in one stagnant square and gardened their whole life. And that is at this point in time, that's the worst thing you can do, bro. You have to learn to pivot, bro. We're pivoting right now as a society into this thing known as Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general, metaverse. And a lot of people are like, it's a scam. Oh, it's this. Oh, I'm governed by fear. I'm a monger of fear. Like, you guys have to cut that shit, bro. It has to be a monger of ahead of the curve, ahead of household, ahead of just the next gen. Like, we have to be forward progressive, bro. Like, let's not let them steal that word. We have to be progressive in our movement. Forward thinking, forward ever, backward never. I said that right. Yeah, so yes, bro, that's my piece. That's my piece.
Hey, you pieced it up like motherfucking, like you was Kimbo Slice. Nigga, if you had some ham, nigga, you had some rice. Jelly.
That's a freestyle. I got you. You say you woke. Can't take a joke. Oh, that's a drop. You say you woke. Can't take no jokes. Oh, you say you woke. Can't take no jokes. Like to get poked. Butter the joke. But you woke. But you woke. Here we go. I seen a Twix commercial. Had me sad for that young man. He wanted to wear a dress. And I was like, bro, that might be the Muslim in your chest. Put some pants underneath that thing. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. But trying to wear my little daughter a dress as a young man might get you laughed at. Cause it ain't the normal thing, man. But if you want to do it big, man. Who's stopping you? We just clowning you. You can do it. But don't be mad about the consequences, boo. Cause that's a universal law. We talking about the 7 Hermetic principles. It's a universal law. You gonna do something, and it's gonna cause something. They call that cause and effect. Some of the spooks call it karma. Or is it karmic debt? But it's just cause and effect. You gotta make the choice to see what's next and not get stuck in the last treasure chest with John empty. No Bitcoin in me. Just some Shibu Inu shit coin. And some Squid Game over ones. Down 9.99%. You could have got more at the 99-cent store. I got bars, but I'm gonna let you go. Professor Ras Natty in this thing, and he finna let it go.
I don't know how time you're on the video. They said this was for Kanye and Drake.
Type beat.
Kanye and Drake.
Kanye got the answer, Sway. He looked you dead in your face and told you ain't got the answers. Hey. Kanye said they shadow banned him for talking about Haiti. They said they not helping Haiti. Folks too aggressive over there. It make you really scared. They not fucking with Haiti. They not fucking with Haiti. I think they scared. Scared. They think it's gonna be Hades times 3.
They call him 6 God, but me, I call him shit God. No, I ain't talking about Dre. I'm talking about
you talking about that Shibu Inu.
Talking about another nigga that said he was 6th on the list. It turned out that he was 6th on the shit list. He didn't make the real
You ain't
squad.
even good at being that. Piece of shit, bitch.
Only thing that you good at is sucking. I showed up for nothing. I knew I was gonna lose, nigga. I was just budgeting. I won too much this year's cousin. I won too much money. I'm just trying to lose some. Make sure the IRS don't get none. I'm trying to blues, bro. I'm gonna sit in Shibu for like 6 years, and then I'm gonna sit with my peers because I made a lot of money this year, and IRS gonna wanna take my shit, but I'm so scared. So I'm gonna put it in SHIB, and I'm gonna put it in SHIB, and I'm gonna tell them that I capitulated at a loss. These niggas mad cause nigga my money come with costs. Nah, I'm like Biden. This shit is free. It's me. I got the infrastructure bill on my motherfucking desk. I'm about to sign this shit and get it off my chest. I'm Joe Biden. Hey, I'm just riding cause I'm Biden. Hey, I'm Joe Biden. I don't really remember shit. I stand on the stage and I motherfucking spit. I'm Joe Biden. Hey, I'm Joe Biden.
Check this out. They said that Eve didn't abide.
Whoa.
Ate the forbidden fruit.
Whoa.
Is it forbidden Biden? I don't know. You tell you. He said he not gonna tax the middle class. Little do we know that the upper class ain't got no class. They not a part of y'all. They a part of the government. We call them corporate. Hey, and they real woke. They real woke to your ass being a real joke. So they talk around your head. Yeah, they know you scared. You about to have to pay a lot of taxes on them capital gains from that Shibu Inu, but you don't know. You think you part of the lower class. You don't know.
Hey,
Body finna come for you and your 400.
Guys, make sure you don't take gains early until you figure out what's actually going on.
Nope, I'm taking them now, testing the waters, and come hit them with the I did not know.
Hey, just sit though. Empress might be onto something. I think you should take them before they actually tell you the percentage they charging you when you do take them.
Before they start telling you rules, we told you the rules. Nope, I was in here early. There was no rules.
I was unrulable. Nigga, you got the government fucked up. Government gonna go find you.
You see McAfee. Rest in peace, bro.
Nah, rest in peace. Talking about rest in peace, okay. You say rest in peace. Ha! Nigga said rest in peace to
the middle class. That moderate guy done got y'all ass.
Things end up turning out exactly
how I said it was gonna be.
Not in this time frame I expected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
I told Empress that. We don't know when, but we see that on the chart, it's gonna go up, nigga. I keep my eyes on the prize. I didn't know when I was gonna come in. I was looking wise.
What you calling this one?
I keep my eyes on the prize.
Strong enemies.
I keep my eyes on the prize. Make sure you have strong enemies, nigga, cause you drop by. Hey, I got my eyes on the prize. I say I got 2 eyes and 1 goal. I got my eyes on the prize, and you know, cause I ain't doing shit.
That was you with all them heterosexual men.
Hey, was that you with all the heterosexual brothers in your suit saying that there was no LGBT around you? God damn,
my brother. Come and get you.
God damn.
Strong enemies.
And then I heard you explain to another brother that you had a wife.
Strong enemies.
Come on, bro. You can't do that if you want to do it right. People scared to hear you talk like that. They start to think that you trying to fight them back.
Strong enemies.
Because if you know anything, we played the cast and what they seen.
Strong enemies.
We
about to hit them with the enema.
Hey.
We about to drain this thing.
Whoa.
Dysentery. That's the bars. Don't call me no fairy.
Whoa.
But the dysentery. Coming out of body mouth got it looking real scary for the next couple of years. Oh my dear, impeachment, please come here.
Whoa.
Get that man out of here. What is he doing? Oh, dude.
My brother, what?
Strong enemies. Strong enemies. Cinema. My butt's been wiped. She had the strong enemy following her through the bathroom. And then they got mansion. Sitting like a mansion. Cause he ain't moving no way. They trying to sway. A 23 times $10 trillion deficit. They gonna times it by 10 in 2 years. Oh dear.
Shout out to the infrastructure.
Do y'all hear me? I'm more serious than Cat Williams. After he figured it out.
Hey.
They is finna tax you and me and your babies with that social security. They finna get you and you.
Hey.
Cause it ain't costing Biden nothing.
Biden said he gonna do it all for free. He gonna do it on the house. He doing it for me.
Free VPK.
Shout out B.
Free college. Hey.
Shout out B.
One more thing. I can't remember it off the top of the dome, but one more thing. He ain't gonna give y'all men's. Y'all heterosexual men's. Having babies with friends.
Yeah, I thought you said Biden wasn't giving us meds. I'm like, damn, he ain't gonna do that because he need to get fed. He gotta give us them opioids.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna show up and be like, opioids.
Fentanyl cereal. Cereal is back. I said ad. Fentanyl cereal.
R.I.P. to Nipsey Nips.
Rest in peace.
Nipsey Nips.
Rest in power.
Rest with Seb, man. Seb, man, resting up, man.
Bro, did you hear the man? Kanye said, trying to get killed. Dr. Sebi's done. What?
Kanye was on there joking, bro.
Kanye was on that Henny.
Kanye was a serious joke that night.
Man.
Shout out to Ye, bro. Ye, you be on your shit. And the reason why I like you, bro, is because when you on that drink, yeah. You
was on the Asian Japanese John too.
You the sake. And you don't care, bro. Hey, Meek, brother Lee, the brother gave to the
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes.
Let's whoop.
Meek.
Let whoop.
You finna get a big stamp on you.
Let whoop. Let whoop. Let whoop. Everybody fuck with.
He said he even hit the other one up. Light skin and everybody lame.
Everybody fuck with. Nah, he said shit, nigga. The way this show going, I think I need to hit everybody up. I think I need to hit everybody up. I think I need to hit everybody up.
Hit him up.
Hit everybody up. Hey. Whoa. What's going on? Is that Drake? No. Is that Wayne? No. Hey.
Kevin Gates said he want to work with Mill. Little did he know Meek ain't got no deal. Meek trying to find another studio. Yeah, we know.
Meek ain't got no studio. He a shook one. Yeah, he looking shook, my bros. Meek ain't got no studio. He a shook one. He looking shook, my bros. Meek ain't got no studio. He ain't finna, nigga ain't matter.
Nah. That's not the cadence, brother.
I ain't at you.
You gotta catch it.
Showed up late with the brew. I said I showed up late with the brew. It was a BYOB party. So I brought my own beer party. I was drinking on that hard lemonade. Nigga was mad because I was playing fucking spades. In the back, nigga, I was getting fucking laid by.
Niggas mad that you don't listen to Cardi, bro.
I don't listen to Cardi B, a Cardi P, a Cardi C, a little Cardi B, Playboy Cardi E. I don't listen to none of that. All I listen to is my mother.
You don't drink Bacardi.
I don't drink Bacardi. Niggas woke up late, nigga, real hardy. But I ate some food, nigga, so I went to party.
You don't eat hot dogs from Hardee's.
I don't eat hot dogs at all. Because I'm a vegan, I might eat me a vog. A vegan dog.
Poor vegan dogs. See that don't come for us.
Eat that.
I'll get them sand ants on you.
Sand ants on you. Sand
ants. Got you disappearing like Thanos just snapped.
They were sand ants, bro.
Nah, sand flies. Horse flies. Ant flies.
Sand, bro. Yeah, you just fucked me up.
Beagles and sand ants. I'm gonna drop the car right here so y'all can go check out that brief.
I remember somebody used to do that.
I can tell you how I like to do my thing, but you don't care because you are this man. I'm trying to catch the Detroit flow, but it's sounding like a parody, yo. Girl, he funny 40-fold. That's a funny little Haitian nigga. Yeah, you know. But I'm talking about Professor Ras Natty. Real smart nigga, yo. And when I say niggas, I'm talking about the king, nigga. I'm talking real educated king, nigga. Can you catch that flow? I don't think so. But I guess that's what you get from dessert from them. What's the bars? You going? Cause I can keep going on the track. But if you gonna stand there like that, I'm gonna keep going on the track. Cut me off when you feeling right. Cause I be sounding real black. So I be trying to get off the track. Used to run track. Now I throw javelin, stab you in your face. Oh gosh. Just got violent real fast. But no, bro, stay clear of javelin throwers, bro. Javelin throwers be throwing the javelin and it might go out of bounds. So yeah, just be mindful of the javelin throwers, bro. If you don't know javelin is like a spear thrower, bro. These are ancient African subordinates.
Cold air. Woo!
Boo, 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 boo.
That's my real sister. She looked like me. She my twin sister. She woke up late with Den sister.
Oh gosh.
Hey. She woke up late. It's time to do the podcast.
And I woke up real fast. Babe, we going bar for bar, bro. I could think no, you got me. Go, just take it.
This is just a one-man beat. This me and Kanye. I'm just trying to talk to you and let you know how I feel about you. You my real sister. You ain't even my boo. You my love. You everything. You real cool. You sit down. You go to school. You real lewd.
You ain't got no bars.
Do a lot of lewd activities.
You be going in, yo. I want to shout you out, yo. But you ain't doing it the right way, yo. If you go longer than 2 seconds, I'm calling a violation like it's 3 seconds. You gotta go bar for bar. And you gotta go real hard.
It's crazy, bro. This is me talking about my real sister, bro. This emotional jam, bro. I don't want nobody else on this one to feel this. I want to feel this one out for myself.
Okay.
Bro. It's my real sister. We ain't have a lot, nigga, but we real sisters.
All right, Future. Future controlling the industry with his sip and lean addiction that he don't have.
Yeah. No, that's funny. That's funny. Like, what if Future lied twice? What if Future
He
lied?
never sipped on active.
What if he lied about never sipping on app? Now, what if you thought that was a funny lie to tell? Man, I don't even sip app. Really and truly, I don't even do that type of nonsense. Like, what if he thought that was just something funny to say? They ain't gonna mean it.
He seen a little kid today talking about sipping lean old Ray. So he had to come out and let these niggas know activists in a drought. So stop buying it. Cause I need all of it. And it's short.
And it's short. And it's short. And it's short. And it's short. And it's short.
Yeah,
and
it
it's short.
is so just distinct for lyrics.
Hey sir, I just told you we rich.
This your kid just paid all my bills. But I ain't got no money though. That shit funny, bro.
Into the I just put my money in the stock market. Then I took it out and put it in the crypto. Shorted that nigga, yeah, he called me up. But I got my money though. They said they're gonna tax me on my capital gains. I want them to know that I'm insane. And I'm gonna test all the waters, man. You taxing, man? I'm gonna flee. Do the KK race. ×3. Find me. I ain't even gonna tell you. But find me. I really want to say that word, bro, because that word's so fly.
How the fuck you talk with no hands? All you do is lay up nigga with no bands. Nigga be laying in the bed with no hands. Nigga be laying around nigga with no fans.
That nigga talk with his hands.
Hey.
What does that say about his fans?
Whoa.
They gotta be deaf, blind, and stupid. That nigga talking with his hands.
Hey.
It gotta be sign language, man. I don't know what to do.
Hey.
Macarena it through.
Talking with my hand, nigga, I just got out the can.
Hey.
Nigga mad cause I ain't got no plans. Out on the beat, nigga, with the sand. Ate me 3 motherfucking pans.
Plantains.
Nah, I ate me 3.
You an island boy. I heard them niggas toying with the island boys. island boys. Ain't doing nothing but these little toy island boys. And I'm finna get mad for these island boys. They finna see the island girl. I'm with the woo. Man.
I'm an island boy. I'm an island boy. It's a nigga. If you
I seen a nigga
boy,
say he was an island boy. And another girl called him a jit. Said a Florida jit. I said, what these Spanish people doing with this shit? That's the second Spanish person that I heard say some weird shit. I seen a Spanish person spell nigga with a U and an H. It's in their blood. But I'm looking at their face, and they can't get away. We can crack jokes on each other. But once you get in and try to fit in, you might get slapped and did in. So stay over there with your negritas. Don't come over here with the E and the R and the A. Or the US, nigga. We call that nigga. United. United. Niggas united. Niggas united. Nation building. Ooh, I just took the beat over again.
you seen Joe Biden do? Joe Biden just went to...
Joe Biden snapped on that young man.
Nah, Joe Biden just went to a serious event and they called him falling asleep.
Where?
In the fucking like the G27. I don't know the fuck Joe Biden was.
Joe Biden falling asleep on the meeting.
Hey.
What is wrong with that man? Is he dying or is he sleeping? We don't know. We just fans. We not about to say nothing because we standing on our decision, which was Joe Biden. But I hated the decision. But I gotta be a man. My husband told me that men stand on whatever they say, whether it's right or okay. That's right, right? You gotta die on your sword, right? How you feel about the sword dying niggas? Because they dying on that body sword. They ain't voting on nobody. No Republicans or no independents. They sticking to their Democratic script. How you feel about that shit?
I ain't voting this year because I'm Democrat. I ain't got no candidate in the reason. Hey, I ain't got no candidate in the race.
What you catching the Blueface candidate?
I ain't got no candidate in the race. I ain't got no candidate in the race. I ain't dating no haste.
What you mean? Kanye West, 2024.
I ain't got no candidate in the race. I ain't dating in the haste. I ain't choosing Kanye in the race. I can't choose nobody with no face.
The birthday party.
Kanye had on a motherfucking jacket the other day, bro. I didn't choose that beat, bro, so I don't know what
that was the you such a I love it jacket. There's a mini version of it.
I can't feel you niggas hating. You niggas been waiting for me to jump on the beat and start skating. I be grinding like I'm Tony Hawk. You niggas mad cause you niggas on the top. But I flip the motherfucking stock. So you really at the bottom, walk. You at the bottom. You like some damn dope, nigga, we don't spot them. But I spot them and I got them. I was snitching and I went and I taught them. I taught them how to tell. Had a tail on them motherfucking cells. I'm the music industry. Most of these niggas don't even notice me. They think they doing music. All I do is sign them, then I use it. Then I put them on the beat, then I loop it. Then they think they doing something real goofy. No, nigga, you a puppet. All I do is motherfucking make you talk like a muppet. You walk around like you cool. Nigga, all you do is motherfucking use the Pro Tools. And when I say the Pro Tools, I'm not talking about the beat, nigga, talking you. You don't use shit but me. All I do is put you on the chart, B. You whack. That's why when I drop you, you lose all your tracks. Because I bought them all. You ain't on your masters, nigga, you lost them all. You been making music for free.
How you feel about women?
You making music for me. Imagine them niggas that making music for niggas for their whole life, bro. Niggas gotta be excited. Like, it's a white man sitting back like, goddamn, that's my song. That shit sounds so good that I'm on. Goddamn, nigga, that's my song. That shit sounds so good that I'm on. And then they be super amazing when the artists be like, shout out to Interscope, pay me this big money, nigga, and I'm in the broke. I'm in the blue. No, I'm in the red, nigga. Yeah, I'm looking at you like, yo, what the fuck to do?
Red shift, blue shift.
Red shift, blue shift. I'm in the black though. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't yap, yo.
You in the black circle?
I don't yap around these niggas. Every time I see these niggas, all I do is pull triggers. Fuck white boy. I kill them. I don't like no white people. I'm lying. I love me white folks. Only people that I kill is my folks. That sound like a bad joke, but I'm being serious, nigga. I'm broke. Broke in the mind. I'm broke in my heart. I'm led by the people, nigga. Led from the start. The white people showed me a lot of movies. Told me this how I fucking gotta do it. Told me if I kill my brothers, I'm gonna make it. But if I kill the white people, nigga, I ain't gonna have no patience. Meaning I ain't gonna be out here free. I ain't gonna be no doctor. I ain't gonna be on TV. So I'm gonna kill my brothers. I'm gonna rob. All I'm gonna do is, nigga, play at the bar. Playing at the park. Shooting hoops. All I gotta do, nigga, is just lose a tooth. Cause I ain't got nothing else to do. All I can do is rob you, rob me, rob who? Rob the black person next to me and rob two of you. I can't rob no white person, man. The contract clearly says that if I rob black people, I'm make it to the top. That's why I love the system. The system is amazing. The system raised me. The system even made me.
The system takes all color out. The system is very secular and looks at things conceptually. So the black is the one that lacks.
Right.
So they find you in that lower social class with so little to have. And before you know it, you realize that color does exist. But you can't argue that because it's conceptually driven. So use your conceptual arguments to get what you've been trying to win. Because it's all about the winnings, not the colors or your feelings. Conceptually speaking, that is.
Smoke small J's.
Tight joints. What am I instant at?
Fuck up out of here.
Alrighty, guys. You guys got more than enough of your daily, weekly. What is it? Tri-weekly.
I nominate Empress in the morning. Empress know we got something to do.
Duckington. Let me tell y'all about Coach Ras Natty. Coach Ras Natty is intense, okay? If y'all want to join the team, just know y'all going to be strong at the end of the day, but y'all going to do a lot of sweating, blood, and tears. But you're going to be great when it's all said and done. I don't know if blood might be involved. Sweat for sure. Sweat's gonna come. Sweat's gonna come because he's gonna nail you with questions about your thoughts and ideas. So be prepared for that. But when you're done, you're gonna have a clear and concise statement that is, it's gonna be offensive proof. It's like no one can be offended, even the weakest of sensitive last letter of the alphabet people. You can't be offended by it. So it's well worth it, but you'll be sweating. You might cry if you are overly sensitive, but that's okay. That's okay. You can cry, but it's going to get tiring some, and you're probably going to just stop crying because it's just like no point because he's still going to go at your neck. But yeah. And then, blood, I'm trying to think, will you ever draw blood? You might draw blood trying to get out of the room so fast that you hurt yourself.
Drawing blood. Donate this plasma.
But yeah,
plasma donated.
No. He's not gonna draw your blood like a phlebotomist, but he is going to intimidate you.
We do well with some plasma. We got the machine too that's spitting blood.
In other news, guys, that is the conclusion. You ready?
What? I'm all
You ready?
bro. I'm in it.
And
what you doing? No, I'm just
you're not ready. You're not ready. Alrighty, guys. That is the conclusion of episode 146, part B. I want to emphasize on that because they really came and got us, y'all. This is part B of 147 of the Wise Magi Godcast. We will be back on Sunday with another episode of the Wise Magi Godcast, episode 146. Until next time, y'all keep it